Here are the 8 Elvis impersonators who will take part in tonight's show. One of them will walk away with up to $1 million. The rest will leave with nothing, as round by round they're voted off as the weakest link.
Welcome to a special Elvis Impersonators edition of The Weakest Link.
Pelton. I'm an Elvis entertainer from Columbus, Ohio.
What California border lake is named for an Indian word meaning big water?
Tahoe.
Correct.
Bank.
In the U.S., which medical professional can legally prescribe drugs, a psychiatrist or a psychologist?
Psychiatrist.
Correct. Brian, how's it going for you?
It's going okay.
How do you describe yourself?
About 6'4" and devilishly handsome.
Who told you that?
My mom.
Don't always believe what your mother says. How old are you?
29.
For how long have you been 29?
Actually, I'm 25.
What year were you born?
1973, January 12th.
Why Bill?
The light is reflecting off of his jumpsuit, and it's in my eye, and I cannot concentrate with it right here, right here.
Ryan, which U.S. presidential monument is 555 feet tall?
The Washington Monument.
Correct. Ryan, what is 14 times 2?
28.
Correct. Ryan, what national restaurant chain uses the ad jingle, I want my baby back ribs?
Chili's.
Correct. Gary Player was a Grand Slam champion in what sport?
Golf.
Ryan, what brand of cake mix includes varieties called Chocolate Lovers and Moist Deluxe?
Duncan Hines.
Correct. Ryan, what Kevin Smith movie deals with a day in the life of a convenience store employee?
Clerks.
Correct.
Ryan is the strongest link. Jim is the weakest link for the second round in a row. How will the votes go?
Ryan, Archie Griffin is the only 2-time winner of what National College Football Award?
The Heisman Trophy.
Correct. What punctuation mark is used in a contraction to replace a missing letter?
An apostrophe.
Correct. Ryan, what long-distance phone company uses the number 1-800-PIN drop?
Sprint.
Correct. Ryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Why Elvis?
This time, clearly, it was because last round, he missed more than any of the other contestants at this time.
Ryan, which Shakespearean play is about a woman named Catherine and her horrible temper?
Taming of the Shrew.
Correct. Ryan.
Bank.
FDR created the March of Dimes to conquer what childhood disease?
Polio.
Correct. Ryan, who played Elvis in the TV movie directed by John Carpenter?
Kurt Russell.
Correct.
Ryan is the strongest link for the second time this game. Michael is the weakest link. Will the votes follow the facts?
We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Ryan. Let's play The Weakest Link. Correct, Ryan. What feature-length cartoon won an Oscar for the song Under the Sea?
Little Mermaid.
Correct. Correct, Ryan.
Bank.
What Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover model is nicknamed the Body?
Belle McPherson.
Correct, Ryan. A ewe is a specific term for the female of what mammal?
Sheep.
Correct.
Once again, Ryan is the strongest link.
We have a 3-way tie team. Pat.
Hi, how are you?
Why Ryan?
Well, actually, it comes down to, I think I have a better chance to beat Johnny.
Ryan. Why Johnny?
Purely because of statistics, and I looked forward to the challenge of taking on this gentleman to my right.
Johnny.
Yes, ma'am.
Why Pat?
He's missed quite a few answers throughout the show.
Well, when the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. And the strongest link in the last round was Ryan. Ryan, you voted for Johnny, but you now have a choice.
I just got to say it. I mean, Pat, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
So you've changed your vote?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're a coward.
Even a coward when he makes a smart move. is not considered a fool. Is that a proverb?
Sun Tzu.
It seemed the thing to
Quit
do.
while you're winning, Ryan. Ryan, how many total years are there in a quarter of a century?
25.
Ryan, what brand of soda is mixed with Seagram's whiskey to make the cocktail known as a 7 and 7?
7-Up.
Correct. Ryan. In World War I, Ernest Hemingway drove an ambulance for what humanitarian organization?
The Red Cross.
Correct. Ryan, what actors played the role of Jamie Buckman on the TV series Mad About You?
Helen Hunt.
Correct. Ryan, the book Word Freak highlights the history and culture surrounding what Hasbro board game?
The Scrabble.
Correct. That means tonight a grand total of $137,500. But only one of these two players can take that money home. The other will leave with nothing. Ryan, in opera, what is the musical term for the lowest natural male voice?
Bass.
That is the correct answer. Ryan, what beach resort city in southern Mexico is named in the title of an Elvis Presley film?
Acapulco.
That is the correct answer. Ryan, what independent automaker was arrested in Los Angeles by the FBI in 1982?
DeLorean.
That is the correct answer. That means, Ryan, you are tonight's strongest link, and you go away with $137,500.
Cannot believe it. The last thing in the world I thought that would happen to me today is to come in here and be the winner. It's fabulous.